Welcome to another video by Dale Wheatley, founder at theoptionshunter.com. Subscribe to our channel at the end of this video, and let's start your journey to financial freedom.
Good evening, everyone. It is 4:56 p.m. On Friday, May 2nd. So let's just look at it. Some of the real estate investment trust, but let's see. We don't see anything that's changed on the daily chart. Still heading down. So this is where it gets tricky. So the hourly chart basically still down, but no pattern anywhere. Flat line on a 30-minute for the whole day today and yesterday. Yeah, pretty much flatlined. So, still in place, and the higher time frames like a daily chart still pushed to the downside. So you have to go with that if you're going to go with anything. So it doesn't show any semblance of order to change it. So the 3-minute chart. Hard finding anything here today, so it's I don't know what to say about today. So pretty much the same as yesterday. See, the SPY closed up, but as you could see, the trajectory of the price was anything but straight up. Everything but straight up. The 5-2, a little bit weakness, and yes. So same thing over here, a little bit of weakness. So doesn't really do anything for what we're trying to do. So they're very marginal at best. The Russell 2000, maybe it's a little bit better, but I don't see it. Sorry. Wish I could invent something, but nothing's there to invent. A little bit to the downside, a little bit stronger to the downside towards the close of the day, but still closed up sharply. But doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean anything for options trading, that's for sure. So I don't know what this all has to do with anything. So let's leave it at that. So much of confusion. So I don't know what this is either. A little bit of weakness, but not enough for options trading. It moves down, then turns around, stabilizes, then turns back up. So those are not good patterns. Nada. I'm not gonna look at the options, so it's not even worth looking at. So, but individual components, so a little bit of weakness in META, about 240 or something this afternoon. So, but where's a pattern? Excuse me. Oh, I'm looking for a pattern. I'm sorry. Let's see. This is kind of weak, relative to what it was over here, and it's been kind of flatlining for the whole day, but in technical weakness, but still, this is pretty late in the day, and you may be able to make something out of it, So if you're trying desperately to find something that works, then you may be able to find something like this. Nine 505. Okay. Oh, that was because of the late in the day, about 240, like I said, about so from 31 cents up to $3 and 40 cents. So that's about 1,000%, you know. So that's pretty good, better than what we could see on the indexes. So we've seen a lot of that lately, or individual components outperform. Microsoft, can't really see anything there. I don't know. Grabbing at straws here. So Tesla, if you're going to try to make something out of it, 5-minute chart's a little bit weak, so it's sitting at around 295, came down to 287. So if the options are fairly priced, that is, have an opportunity. Yeah, 290 puts 11 cents to $4. That's nearly 40 times your money. See, makes a difference when you get close to the end of the day, when the time value premium and everything doesn't affect the options too much. So you can see that if you're looking at the options prices rather than the charts, but you're looking at the options price, say, well, the 290 puts, and that seems like it's a fair deal. Okay. Oh, and then the the only other ones be 287.5. They were a nickel, and they moved up to almost $2, so almost 40 times your money as well. So that's pretty good. And that happened by 340. So if you're paying close attention to the individual components, not so much the index, because I didn't really see anything there, then you have some kind of an opportunity, even though these stocks closed up, on the day. Still, we're talking about put options here. That made, 4,000% in an hour and something. Yeah, I guess that's okay. And that'll do. See, so you can see that the technical picture was eroding on it. So let's see what the higher time frames look like. Yeah, that's nothing dramatically, advanced on the higher time frames, that's for sure. So here's Tesla on the 2-hour chart, below the signal line. Yeah, that's good. if you want to put, see, for late in the day, just right here, from like 2 o'clock, to the end of the day, they're talking about 4,000%. So don't write that off. So see, you don't see anything like that on the SPY. Nothing like that on the Qs or the Russell 2000s. That's what I'm saying. That if you don't see anything on the indexes, which, hey, there's no law that says you have to, but individual components may have the picture that we're looking for on expiration day, which is about the only time you can really trade them effectively. So there you go. Something to think about this weekend. You can do some thinking on the weekend. Just don't do thinking when you're trading. All right. Talk to you later. Have a nice weekend.